All right, so today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the career of Kim Seo-ron.
Yeah.
Really a powerhouse in Korean cinema.
Absolutely.
And it's, it's especially poignant talking about her now,
Yeah.
given her recent passing.
Yeah.
But we're here to, really celebrate her accomplishments
Yeah.
and sort of explore the impact she made in a tragically short time.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going beyond just, a straight filmography for this one.
Right.
You sent over her IMDb page, and it is fascinating.
Yeah, it really is.
How much it reveals about a life that's basically intertwined with film, like right from the very beginning.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think her IMDb just underscores how she was almost destined for this path.
Right. It's one thing to just see a list of roles,
Right.
but to realize she debuted at 9 years old,
Yeah.
that's not just talent, that's like a whole different upbringing.
It really makes you think about the culture of child actors in Korea, doesn't it? It's
Yeah.
much more prevalent there than in many other film industries.
For sure.
There's this long history of grooming young talent, almost like an apprenticeship system. And, on the one hand, you get these incredible performances from very young actors,
Right.
but it also raises all these questions about the pressures that they face.
And how that early exposure shapes their development.
Exactly.
Like, it's almost impossible to separate her life from her career in this case.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that career.
Okay.
Her breakout role in The Man from Nowhere
Yeah.
at just 10 years old.
And which she won Best New Actress at the Korean Film Awards for.
Oh, wow.
Think about that. A 10-year-old winning a major acting award?
Yeah.
And not just any film, like a gritty action thriller.
Yeah, not exactly, a lighthearted kids movie.
No.
So that kind of contrast, has to make you wonder, did that role typecast her early on?
It's an interesting question.
Was she always going to be seen as like the tough girl in action films?
I think The Man from Nowhere was such a phenomenon, and her performance was so central to its success that it definitely put her on the map in a big way.
Yeah.
But looking at her filmography, I don't think it pigeonholed her.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before we even get into the rest of her roles, we have to talk about Khan.
Oh, yeah.
9 years old, walking the red carpet for A Brand New Life. The youngest actress ever invited to the festival.
That's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's not just like a personal achievement.
Right?
It speaks volumes about the rise of Korean cinema on the world stage.
Absolutely. And this was around the time that Korean films were really starting to break into international markets. And I think her presence at Cannes was very symbolic of that new wave.
A Brand New Life itself wasn't, a huge blockbuster or anything,
Right.
but it got her noticed.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder if that experience, like that early exposure to the international film scene, played a role in kind of the trajectory of her career.
It's hard to say for sure, but
Yep.
it certainly must have had some impact.
Right.
And it really speaks to her versatility. That she could go from this art house film at Cannes to a mainstream action thriller like The Man from Nowhere
Yeah,
in such a short span of time.
totally. And then she takes on A Girl at My Door,
Yes.
a much darker, more mature role.
Much.
We're really seeing her range develop, right? Not just the action star kid anymore.
Exact.
And then Mirror the Witch, we see her embrace a whole different genre, historical fantasy drama.
Totally different.
Not only that, she played a dual role in that series,
Yeah,
which is pretty demanding for any actor, let alone someone still in their teens.
absolutely.
Talk about pushing boundaries.
Yeah.
And this is where we really start to see her step into those more complex, challenging roles. And then there's excellent Shaman Gadu Shem, a supernatural teen drama.
Yeah. Fun.
And it's interesting how that seems to thread through her career, this fascination with the supernatural
Yes, it
keeps
is.
popping up.
Definitely. And it's a leading role in excellent Shaman Gadu Shem.
Yes.
Showcasing her ability to carry a show. This isn't just a talented child actor anymore. This is a young woman really coming into her own as a star.
It's such a shame we lost her so young.
I know.
But it's incredible how much she accomplished.
It really is. Yeah, and she didn't stop there.
Right.
Her later TV roles show an even greater willingness to experiment.
You look at Nobody Knows, a mystery thriller, and then Leverage, which is a heist comedy.
Oh, wow.
Talk about a tonal shift.
Totally.
And even a guest spot on Kiss Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
It's like she was actively resisting any kind of label.
What's fascinating to me is this wasn't just about trying different genres, it was about taking on roles that challenged her as an actress.
Yeah.
In Nobody Knows, she plays a detective investigating this mysterious cult.
Wow.
While in Leverage, she's part of this team pulling off these elaborate con jobs.
Right.
These aren't simple surface-level characters. They require depth and nuance.
It makes you wonder, what kind of roles would she have been drawn to as her career progressed? What stories did she still want to tell?
That's the real tragedy here, isn't it? We'll never get to see the full extent of her talent.
Yeah.
And there's Bloodhounds, which was in post-production when she passed.
Right.
It's heartbreaking to think about what she brought to that project.
It's such a loss for the Korean film industry, but I think it goes beyond that.
Yeah.
Kim Seo-hyun was part of this new generation of Korean actors who were gaining international recognition. And her career, in a way, mirrored the evolution of Korean cinema itself.
Absolutely. If you think about it, she started out in these more art house independent films like ABrandNewLife,
Right.
which were getting critical acclaim at festivals,
Yeah.
but maybe weren't reaching a wider audience.
Right.
Then you have The Man from Nowhere, which becomes this global phenomenon, and suddenly Korean action cinema is on everyone's radar.
And then she transitions into these more genre-bending TV series like Excellent Shaman Ga-do Shim,
Yeah.
which are appealing to both domestic and international audiences.
Right.
It's almost like she was at the forefront of this wave of Korean content that's now captivating the world.
And it's not just about her being part of these successful projects.
Right.
It's about what she brought to them as an actress.
Yeah.
She had this incredible ability to convey complex emotions
Yeah.
with very subtle gestures, a kind of quiet intensity that just drew you in.
And it wasn't just about her acting talent.
Right.
There was something about her presence,
Yes.
her personality that resonated with audiences.
Right. She seemed to have this genuine warmth and humility
Yeah.
that came through in her interviews and public appearances. People were drawn to her, not just because she was talented, but because she seemed like someone you could relate to.
So what do you think her legacy will be? How will she be remembered?
I think she'll be remembered as a trailblazer, someone who helped pave the way for other young Korean actors to achieve international success.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I think she'll be remembered as a true artist, someone who was dedicated to her craft and who constantly pushed herself to explore new creative boundaries.
I think that's a beautiful way to put it.
Thank you.
And it makes me think about the impact her loss will have, not just on the industry, but on countless fans who are inspired by her work.
It's hard to measure the impact of a loss like this, but I think it serves as a reminder of the importance of supporting and nurturing young talent,
Yeah.
of creating environments where they can thrive and reach their full potential. And it also reminds us to appreciate the artists we have while we have them, to celebrate their work and the joy they bring into our lives.
That's a powerful thought.
Yeah.
And it leads me to a question for our listener. If you had to pick one Kim Seo-hyun film to recommend to someone who's never seen her work,
Yeah.
which one would it be?
That's a tough one. There are so many great choices, each showcasing a different facet of her talent.
It really is a tough one.
Yeah.
But that's part of what makes exploring her filmography so rewarding. You get to see this incredible evolution.
Yeah.
Not just as an actress, but as a person.
Right.
You know, it always comes back to The Man from Nowhere.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's the film that catapulted her to fame. And her performance is absolutely mesmerizing.
It is.
It's raw, it's emotional, and it showcases that incredible ability
Yes.
to convey so much with so little.
It's true.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful film. And her role in it is so central to its impact.
Right.
But for someone who's maybe looking for something a little different,
Okay.
something that really highlights her versatility,
Right.
what would you suggest?
If you want to see her range, Mirror of the Witch is a fantastic choice.
Okay?
Playing a dual role, she embodies both strength and vulnerability,
Right.
navigating this really intricate world of magic and political intrigue.
Oh, wow.
Plus, it's just a visually stunning series with a really captivating story.
Okay, so we've got The Man from Nowhere for the raw power,
Mm-hmm.
Mirror of the Witch for the range of visual spectacle.
Yeah.
Any other contenders?
You know, I think Excellent Shaman Ga-do Shim deserves a mention.
Okay.
It's a bit lighter in tone, but it shows her charisma
Yeah.
and comedic timing.
Uh-huh.
Plus, it deals with those supernatural themes that seem to have resonated with her throughout her career.
So for our listeners, we're offering up a trio of options.
Okay.
The intense action of The Man from Nowhere,
Yes.
the fantastical world of Mirror of the Witch,
Mhm.
or the charming supernatural fun of Excellent Shaman Ga-do Shim.
Yeah, there you go.
Each one offers a glimpse into the talent and depth that Kim Seo-hyun brought to the screen.
Absolutely.
It's a tragic loss.
It is.
But her legacy as an artist will continue to inspire and captivate audiences for years to come.
I think so.
Absolutely, and I think that's the most important takeaway from this deep dive.
Yeah.
Kim Seo-hyun's career was a testament to the power of talent,
Yeah.
hard work, and a willingness to embrace new challenges. She left behind an incredible body of work that deserves to be celebrated and explored. Beautifully said. And on that note, we'll leave you with this thought. Go watch a Kim Seo-hyun film.
Yes.
Experience her artistry, her passion, and her incredible ability to connect with audiences on a deeply human level.
That's it.